Guys, my name is Mark from StancedandEnhanced. Today I'm going to show you guys how to adjust the height on the Airrex kit, air suspension kit on an Evo 10. This right here is pretty much all the tools you need. Mallet, torque wrench, 14 and a 7, rim lock, spanner wrenches, jack stands, and crossbar, and obviously a jack. Alright, we're gonna work on the rear. I'll show you how to do this. Obviously, first get the damn jack underneath the car and go up and away. Those lug nuts are already loosened, so you could do that before you raise the car up. Alright, when the jack's up, take the lugs out, take the wheel off. Alright, when the wheel is off, get your jack stand underneath, jack supporting it but not really holding the weight. Then you're pretty much going to work on this bolt right here, this nut. Alright, get another socket to hold that side while you're spinning the other side, and it'll come right out. It'd be easier if you had a friend, but if you're doing it by yourself, it works too. If you're by yourself, just use the 17. Alright, so if you're doing this by yourself, like I said, you need to get that off. And I use this 17 right here. And what will happen is as you spin the other side, this will just go up and it'll get stuck on one of these and just keep on spinning until the bolt pops off, basically. So you can see I'm spinning there and the wrench is stuck there, so you can just keep on going and it'll come off. Simple. So the bolt is off. It's right there. But sometimes this thing gets stuck. Now the smart thing to do this is do it right from the get-go and keep on spinning this rather than taking the bolt out. But when it gets stuck like this, it's not a big deal. Use the mallet, smack it. Oh, anyways, I can't do this with one hand, so smack it until the bolt comes out. Alright, bolt's out. You can use your mallet. That's out. Now all that's left is the strut. There's some tricky ways to do this, which I'm about to show you. Alright, you can wrap a 17, what you were just using, and put it underneath. And then shove the strut out. Again, I can't do this in one hand. That's one way to do it. Or you can use the mallet and mallet it out. Alright, so once you have your strut loose, as you can see, it's detached. All you have to do is spin this piece. And what I do is I basically keep track of how many times this part spins. So it's really hard to do this with one hand. But I counted it 15 times. I already did it, so I'm not going to do it again, but you spin this to whatever height you want your car at. I'm trying to go higher in the rear. And basically, you can see that I went that much higher after spinning it. So after you get it to the height you want, just spin that. Make sure it's lined up. Tighten it a bit. Use your spanner wrench to fully tighten it, even though I don't think you need to, but to be safe. Got the spanner wrenches. Oh, those are the show wheels right there, CC Dubs. Basically just tighten it. If you don't know how to use a spanner wrench, then don't be doing this job. Alright, so connect it, spin it, make it tight, and then you're basically done. You adjusted your coilovers, your air suspension coilovers, I like to track the shit out of these, so I make sure everything's done myself and done right. And then it's a reverse process to put everything back. I use the mallet the strut, get it back in there. This one you can do by hand, just get it back in. Alright, so once you have the strut back on and the bolt back in, it's pretty simple. Tighten everything up, put the wheel back on, and you're good. Test the height, see if you like it, redo it if you don't. Job takes about 15 minutes on each wheel. Take the wheel off, take the bolts off, adjust your height, put it back on. It's about 15 minutes. It doesn't take long. That's all there is to it. Make sure you follow us. Instagram page is StancedandEnhanced. If you want to follow the build on this Evo, it's _Mustache Boy _StancedandEnhanced. Adios.